Hey guys, it's Keith. So a little background on this video. It's messed up. Bird and I were planning on playing Smash Brothers this night, and what happened is he had to finish downloading the game, so we need to blow half an hour on something. Like, let's do a one-off. That'll be fun, right? So I picked this game, and it was mostly negative reviews on Steam. They were like, okay, that'll be amusing. Let's go in. I was streaming the footage to Bird so he could commentate along with me because he's remote, and also streaming to YouTube and so on. Not a good idea. I was definitely seeing a little error message that was warning me that things weren't going great, but the preview didn't look that bad, so I thought it weren't that big of a situation. But no, the recording is like a slideshow at times, unfortunately. Whereas in other times it's running just fine. So just so you guys know, the game was running fine on my end. That's not performance problems on the game, so don't judge it based on that. But I would almost say that some of this footage is almost unusable, but the commentary I thought was entertaining. Like, I thought I'd keep it. So, you know, you're warned, or at least you know why it is the way it is. Lesson learned. I won't try to multitask in that way in the future. In fact, in the case of like dying untold or dying unborn and stuff like that, in games like that in the past, I was streaming to Bird and specifically avoiding streaming to the internet because I was afraid that double streaming was going to overtax the system and cause problems, and turns out I was right. We'll not do that again. Enjoy the video, I guess. Why should I fear death? If I am, death is not. If death is, I am not. Why should I fear that which can only exist when I do not? Wow, what way to pedant your way out of fear.
Who is this Epicurus asshole anyway?
The well actually of death.
You know what happened to that guy though? He's fucking dead.
Yeah, fucking loser.
Yeah, it didn't work out too hot for him, did it?
Nor the pain in the
what's the voice acting like right now? I can't hear it.
Quieter than you.
Oh, okay.
About the pain that stays.
About the pain that stays. Is that close?
Pain you won't
nah.
Oh.
Like a TED Talk.
That in case it goes away, it makes you scared.
And up here, we have the pain that doesn't go away.
That if that pain goes away.
If it wasn't clear, everyone can hear the game except Bird.
Yeah, so I'm talking over this cutscene.
So wait, what am I seeing? Oh.
Is
it just weird that that doctor looked like he came from Dishonored? Every
like
other character looks like they stepped out of The Last of Us. Or, not The Last of Us, but, Alan Wake. And then they invite, like, the doctor from Dishonored.
Was there, I guess there was a car crash? But that person looks like they were shot in the gut.
And why is one of the victims of the car crash like 80 feet away and had to be carried over?
Oh no,
to
her hair's
crash
clipping through her
site?
face. Oh, it's existential? Body was not real? Am I not real?
No, as far as I know. Well, okay, we've met in person, so I was gonna say you
he
can't
sleeps
be an
fully
advanced AI.
clothed. We're doing Nietzsche quotes now? That guy's name. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness.
I don't get how that relates to love.
And it's interesting to think about how Silent Hill would have been improved if it had like Call of Duty style insanity quotes on every loading screen. Thanks. You really that's an off-center ass camera. Okay.
What a pathetic. Look at his slumped shoulders. What a pathetic walk cycle we're immediately greeted with.
Okay, that's the visual. I need to. I'm just gonna turn random things down a little bit. It immediately ew, motion blur.
Oh yeah, take off that motion blur.
Yeah. I got an encoding overload immediately.
Okay.
I am streaming. I am streaming to the internet and to you.
Oh.
It might be too much.
Yeah.
It's a visual. I mean, we could just look at the game on minimum visuals. That could be interesting. Chromatic aberration. How dare you?
Aberration. Definitely keep that shit off.
I taught Bird what that word meant.
Yeah, I still don't entirely understand it because it only happens if you're a camera, and not a human being. So I've been taking Keith's word for it.
Your phone makes that sound? Are you old?
The phone just like zooped into his hand.
Good evening, Jacob. Sorry to bother you so late, but it is important to come directly to the hospital.
Is everything okay? Did something happen to Claire?
I would prefer to inform you up close, but I don't have good news, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as possible.
Did you see that sweet lens flare coming off his phone?
Yeah. Have you ever noticed that we've kind of entered into an era where if you go in like maximum settings and minimum settings, the games look almost the same?
I have noticed that. I
Like
think that
the difference is really hard to notice sometimes, or at least it doesn't seem to impact enjoyment. What am I? I'm like stuck walking into something. Oh
I think
no!
the
Every time
that determines,
it's whenever you start walking, he has to rev up by first moving his right foot backwards, and then he starts walking.
He kind of looks like a cartoon character. Like he's like getting his foot, like he stomps it 3 times and then just dashes forward.
You want to use scratched bronze coin? Yeah,
I
boy,
guess you
howdy
use that
do
when
I.
You get to play Kubica. Here we go.
Oh. Okay.
Got an achievement.
Retro kid. Oh, okay. So I gotta make the right side face up. Did I win or lose?
Was that good?
Was
that good or was that bad? That visual is very confusing.
Yeah, this is that's not good game feel. It doesn't have the feedback that feels like I did a bad thing, but I think I won.
Does, but you get a point.
Let's see what bad looks like. That's bad. Okay. Yeah, don't make it
chromatic aberration.
Don't make it look like a fucking nightmare when I'm doing the right thing. It's concerning.
I am with you there. Anyway, as I was gonna say, like games, the look of most games at this point is really determined by the texture quality.
Yeah.
Hearts are since most
bad?
games just have like really high quality textures at this point, unless you have a slider that like moves your texture quality down, which some games do. Not very often though, but some do have that. If you don't have that, then it doesn't really change the look of the game, because like even like a very basic lighting engine at this point looks pretty amazing. Like if I fire up Unreal 4 and I just just don't change any lighting settings, I have a pretty decent looking game. Just right away.
Just the engine's default. Its title screen? You just said you fired it up.
No, I'm serious. I'm honest. Okay.
I just want to break into people's rooms.
I fire it up and then
you do
I pull
thing.
up like a tutorial level. Like I pull up like, I don't know, like if I start a new project that just says like FPS tutorial level or something like that, then it'll look amazing without me changing anything. At least it'll look amazing to me, because I think that, I mean,
why should I fear death? Oh, it's the same one again.
It's this guy already.
Shit.
Say any game that looks better than like Mario Kart. Anything that looks better than like Mario Kart 64 looks amazing to me. I have very low standards. This is what happens when you're old.
I'm pretty happy if a game looks as good as Rock Band.
Rock Band isn't a very pretty looking game in my opinion.
Die.
It's not good looking at all.
Rock Band, I mean like
Gumby.
Rock Band 3 or Rock Band Beatles.
I don't know about Rock Band Beatles. You said, we talked about that the other day. You said it was amazing.
Oh yeah, this will overload the encoder. What if the screen looked like static?
Yeah, streaming Oberdin was a lot of fun. Everyone loves the national chain Bank.
The Bank.
Wait, what is going on with the light?
I don't know. Everything's on minimum because everything's kind of. I'm overloading things right now.
How is she getting lens flare off of cars that are behind the?
I like that.
She's like, oh, I see one of the poor over there. Let me roll up my window so they don't get their pour on me.
Shakespeare, really? If you prick us, no, you're the actor. You have to do this one.
Oh, okay. No, Shakespearean voice. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge?
Was timing?
Was pretty good timing.
Yeah.
Another achievement. What
All right.
the fuck?
Sure. I mean, sometimes if you poison somebody, they just get like food poisoning and they just shit everywhere. You don't have to go straight to dying.
Talk about low quality textures. What the hell happened to the car?
Set them to low.
Apparently
and they went very low, evidently.
They went straight to PS1 era. Holy shit. What was I gonna say? Have you ever seen those games?
I'm being proven right when I streamed to you in the past. I didn't stream at the same time, and I'm kind of I'm seeing that it definitely overloads when I try to do both.
Yeah. Have you ever
Welcome
seen
to
those
Medicare,
games
just
that
the
are...
building that's all of Medicare.
Have you ever seen those games that are designed to basically just dump achievements on you?
Yeah.
They're pretty funny. I saw like somebody let's playing one, and I guess they're basically like a scam that probably doesn't work anymore. But they're a way to get like Steam trading cards.
Those games are the
right?
reason why Xbox Live indie games weren't allowed to have achievements.
Yeah.
Because people would just make games where the motivation was to buy a cheap game that'd give you a bunch of achievements.
That's right, yeah. So you would buy this game and then you would like play it for like a minute and you'd get something on the order of like 30,000 achievements.
So I have to point this out. That reflection is I think that's an exterior.
That is not a reflection, that's just a window.
No, the reflection in the window is an exterior.
I know. What does it even say above the window?
It's not a
window. It's not because there's a fucking.
It's not a window to the outside because that's the information desk.
Well.
Unless the poor employee has to stand outside the whole time.
That's what I was gonna say. The employee's just in the alley behind.
Is the employee
building.
a horse?
That's where you keep all the information. Is in the back alley.
Wait, is that this room? This building does have a weird staircase, like a weird front staircase. That might be the inside.
I don't think so because there's no pillar.
Yeah, the pillars are gone.
And the room is impossibly wide.
Admittedly, the staircase looks like an exterior, even though we're on the inside. I guess that's the wow. That's a brutal wheelchair ramp for a hospital.
That's an extreme ramp.
I don't think you want these kinds of ramps and staircases at your hospital. Didn't I have to go upstairs to get in the front in the first place? Get rid of all of this. The floor's down there. On the inside and the outside.
You have to be so fucking strong to wheelchair up at that gradation.
Why does this hospital have a staircase? The inside and outside are down there. You're just like being a dick to everyone who uses this hospital and works here.
It looks nice.
It doesn't really, though.
No.
Did I have a goal? Am I just in a hospital?
I think you got a phone call from like Dr. Lady to be like, you need to come, or Dr. Miller, you need to come to the hospital to get your wife's ghost.
This one's got the red light, so it's probably the real. No. Roxanne.
Question mark? Question mark? This is the fucking labyrinth.
Is your child vaccinated? Is your child vaccinated?
Am I vaccinated? I want to hear Epicurus talk about vaccination.
I'm here to vaccinate your child.
It's not the time.
I don't need to go there right now.
That's the only time he's responded before.
Do we go to the telephones and see if we can? I can't use the staff elevator.
Oh,
what kind of fucking level design is this? I hate level design where
he's doing it.
Like something realistic-ish for the sake of doing it, where it's just like, here you go, here's an elevator that you can't use purely because we put it there to fuck you.
Oh, Machiavelli.
Men should be either treated generously or destroyed because they take revenge for slight injuries. For heavy ones, they cannot.
That sounded downright Machiavellian.
I was trying to think of something funny to say, and I came up with that, and I was like, that's not funny.
Yeah,
and then
which is always when I say the thing you're thinking.
I was gonna say, and then you said it, so I'm sticking with my thought.
I've read that book. It's fucked up.
You've read The Prince? Why?
Yeah, because I took a political philosophy class.
Oh, okay.
In the college.
Well, that's probably the right context in which to read it, as opposed to being like,
I have a radiation meter.
Business.
I have a radiation meter.
So you do.
It just happened. I just have it now. Yeah, I read
the fucking soda machine.
I read The Prince, and every chapter is awful. It's about how to be a bad person. Yeah. Everything is like, if you ever slight anybody, you should just fucking murder them, because otherwise they'll get you back. I'm a really petty, shitty person, and think everyone's exactly like me, and can't observe how if everyone acts like me, the world will collapse.
That's how I felt reading 48 Laws of Power and the game, and how to make friends and
Why do
influence
you
people.
keep
Which was
doing all these
less weird.
things?
I read about like 3 chapters of them, and I'm like, oh, these are just fucking sociopath books. And then I stop reading them because they're sociopath books. And what is that camera doing?
Yeah, it keeps panning out whenever I'm in a big-ish room, I think.
I don't need this right now. The door.
I don't need door. Also, door is an exterior of the everything. I can see
God,
out.
this looks like Half-Life or something. Whoa, that is.
Oh,
The lack of street is
there's,
really
yeah, there's no
fucking
street
weird.
down there. All right. Fine.
I can't tell if it means that we're like really, really high up. Like this is like a 900-story. Okay.
Oh, I found the right door, I think.
Oh, cutscene.
Come in.
I feel like the game could have started here.
Mr.
No,
Elton,
we had to
please
see
come
his
in.
bitchin' Kubica machine.
Yeah. This guy's got his life figured out. He's got an arcade machine in the room he sleeps in.
Hello, doctor.
Please, Jacob, have a seat.
So what kind of, what's your specialty, Dr. Miller? What do you specialize
A
in?
couple of hours ago,
Oh,
the nurse went to her room
medicine.
for her
And not
scheduled
washing my face.
treatment, but your wife wasn't
Yeah,
there.
ew, God.
She wasn't
He's
there.
got a skeleton. He's got scans
for her
of,
in the
like,
entire
faces and
hospital.
skulls.
But we couldn't find her anywhere. Later on, a patient from
And
the
we
other
saw
wing
him-
saw her leaving with 2 men.
We saw him at the scene of the accident performing CPR, which implies that this guy is also an ENT.
I don't believe that is a good idea.
I do not believe this is a hot.
Did you say I can't believe that's a hospital?
It does
Yeah,
not matter
I'm
who
starting
I
to believe
am.
that it's just this guy
What matters is
putting
that
together
the
a
men
fake
who kidnapped
hospital.
your wife
I had to ask
cannot
because your
be
voice
handled by
vanished
police.
mid-sentence, and I was like, what?
Yeah, my computer tried to shut itself down, and I'm not sure why it did that.
Oh, yeah, that's not nice.
And I was like, no, don't do that.
Explain to me right now what's
And then it
going
didn't.
on.
We're like a
Come with
homeless
me, Mr.
Nathan
Elton.
Drake.
I can lead you to
And she's the villain from Uncharted 3.
Right now where my wife is.
She is.
What
Wait,
have
was
you
she the
done to her?
person who was looking at us outside?
Oh my
of
god, this
her
is
car?
Uncharted. There's a book on his shelf that says Bangladesh.
I'm here to help you. Besides, if
Wow.
that was the case, would I come here by myself?
I feel like low
Gotta
graphics
say-
has only enhanced the experience.
Yeah, this is. Look, I also
He has
like
a skeleton next to an X-ray of a skeleton.
Let me think.
That's what I told you. He's like a. Look at how big that radiator is too. It's so
We might
long.
have the same hate for those
There's
His
another-
office
I
doesn't
found,
have
I found
central
two more
heating.
I found two more Bangladesh books in this
Pick which
cutscene.
version makes you feel better.
They just say
It's up to you.
It is
Bangladesh.
Uncharted.
They're
I
just
think this is funny.
oh, there's a Bangladesh on the top shelf and the bottom shelf, and one that says
Blah,
diversity.
blah, blah. This
Dude, they
is a
only have
chatty
one
one.
book texture
Young man,
model.
the
I like that she just started saying
situation
blah
demands
blah
more
blah
than
because that's how
words.
much I've been keeping track of what she's
I
saying.
acknowledge that you have many questions. We can stay here and answer them
Oh.
all, one by one. or
These
we can
camera
hasten
angles are
and
so
help your
strange
wife.
because they make it look like she's kind of short, but they also make it look like there's the ceiling is like 30 feet up in the air.
H.P. Lovecraft. Oh no. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. And fucking Lovecraft was afraid of everything, mostly because he didn't go outside because he was agoraphobic, so everything was the unknown. So it was kind of self-imposed.
Lovecraft. What a guy.
He's like one of those guys that tells stories that accidentally just reveals way too much about himself than he meant. Like just constantly
When one of his
revealing-
villains is called the Black Man.
Like you get to just know all of his
sketches you
hang-ups and
out.
problems because he's just like self-exposing constantly.
I like how
Oh, a helicopter in a video game. This will make it to its
Your
destination.
questions will be answered in time, young man.
I like how 50% of the
Get in.
cutscenes
We
we've
need to hurry
seen
up.
and 66% of the cutscenes involving her have had a fire extinguisher in them.
Did I start the game with a radiation meter?
No.
I thought it just showed up when I took the elevator up.
It did show up when you took the elevator.
I don't know
up.
why. Thanks for the most nervous possible place to stop the camera. I love having my personal space like invaded by weaponry.
Chopped.
Yeah. Ha ha ha!
I kind of miss this. Where the fuck are we go? Wow, look at that scenic backdrop there.
You can cuddle the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. I mean, that's kind of inspiring.
Kinda.
I don't know what these are related to.
You know, well, bye.
Damn.
There's the plot. Just went zooming away from us.
I not realize it sooner. She told me so many things about
How I didn't realize it sooner.
I can imagine, mister.
Did it say that?
You see,
Yes.
my relationship with my daughter was difficult.
You don't
The
say.
voice acting may not match the subtitles,
Let's say she
but
found
this is all I
things
got to go by.
quite exaggerated. But deep down inside her, she knew
She kind of
it was
looks
all
like
for her
Mitch
protection.
McConnell.
Yeah, the subtitles are not what they're saying, and they're very
Oh.
wrong. The last
Oh,
line
cool.
said, "But deep down, she know." I'm like, what? Like the voice actor is
Oh.
like, "And deep down inside, she knows that it was all because I loved her," or something like that. And the subtitle was like, "But deep down, she know." Like it's
Wow,
the
so
text.
we're getting two completely different experiences then.
Yeah, we are. That guy's way lower detail than we are.
Because I know
That guy was like
Yeah.
a Sims
There
character.
is a way to get me. They are not going to hurt her before they can. have
She looks so high. These characters don't blink often enough.
her. Let's say that we have a complicated past together. A past where many innocent people lost their lives because of conflicts.
The way her
sides very
neck
close
moves
to
when
each
she speaks is gross.
In order to end these killings, we were forced to sit on the same table. Not to be reconciled, but to make a deal.
Is it on the same table?
To keep our families out of this.
That's not how tables work.
vendetta. Today, this deal.
Vendetta?
Vendetta?
It's time to pay.
What?
This is a very exposition game it's a very exposition heavy game for somebody that couldn't localize it or write it or whatever. Oh, cool! Wow, who could have
Oh.
predicted that?
The helicopter's gonna explode.
Oh no, a helicopter in a video game's not gonna make it to its destiny. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, gee. Boy, this scenic backdrop too, man. One thing helicopters are great at, it's flying miles above the ground through a storm. What was that? There was a shot of nothing for a second.
It like crashed into us, kind of. I don't know.
Oh man.
One of these days
Boy.
I'll start reading Lovecraft and I'll know how racist he is. I just have the
Boy.
tome behind me of the collected works. And it's scary and intimidating. It's big.
Oh, are we in the jungle now? What the fuck? Why is this cutscene look so great by comparison to everything else?
Camera angle. There's no people in it, that's why.
Oh, fair. There's also like some filtering and some post-processing going on here that looks pretty decent. And then the person shows up and boy, the quality of the scene just tanks.
Oh, her gun's going through her. It was like gun directly inside of uterus. Like her hand was clipping through her torso when she
Jacob.
walked.
Yep.
Jacob.
This would terrify me if I woke up to
You
this.
need to wake up.
An old lady holding a gun next to a
Wake
crashed
up.
helicopter.
Come on, Leela, wake up.
Aw. That's a sad episode.
Hi.
Thank you for the camera angle of that one.
What happened?
It doesn't look like he's looking at her.
Thank
Oh no, their
God
eyes
you're
don't.
alive.
Their eyes don't look at things.
Someone
No, it looks like they're
traps
not
our
looking at
plane.
each other. What is he doing?
Don't have much
I
time.
don't know. I've never seen his eyes move. I see hers go back and forth a little bit sometimes, but I've never seen his eyes move. Is it a dinosaur?
Oh, is this the
Wait,
thing
I
that we
actually
can't
saw it.
cry enough at?
I actually saw a shape out there.
Take this.
Yeah, me too.
You will need it.
You will need this. Oh, my hands. Let me wash them.
I have to
What
go.
is he doing?
Take care.
Is he drunk or is he listening to a really good song?
Hey! Fuck.
I really thought we'd have a game by now.
I really like it. Oh, there it is.
Crying's
There's
not
the
enough.
game for you. Is that a hand holding a person in the sea?
In the what? In the sea? That's a face screaming.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it looks like a weirdly shaped hand holding a weirdly shaped person.
The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Pythagoras.
Oh, that means this game's gonna have branching dialogue.
What's
I
the
don't know.
asymptote of yes and no?
The asymptote.
Sorry,
of yes and no.
the hypotenuse. Shit. That did the wrong Pythagorean thing.
Yes, I too have a calculus.
Hello, fellow calculus.
So when was the last time you trigonometry? You know what I'm saying?
I trigged that geometry, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
Has it downloaded yet?
Oh, God. Yes, it has downloaded.
Wait, when does the gameplay happen? It's just
know.
exposition.
Who's this fucker?
Wait, we're having a flashback already? The game hasn't started yet, and we're having a flashback.
This is the worst Let's Try ever. I'm
It's
sorry.
the best Let's Try ever. I wasn't ready for this. I didn't plan this. I was like, we got like 20 minutes. I'll click on something. Mostly negative. Sounds great.
General, we have
What?
problems.
Oh, that's...
General?
Oh. I thought that was... I thought that was me.
No, this is like a Nazi.
No, yeah, I saw that and I thought it was us staring into the fire. I'm like, well, how are we here? Is it a flashback on a flashback?
Fix it.
Fix it.
Hey, Vlad. If voting changed anything, they'd make it illegal, Emma Goldman. What are these quotes related to? Did you just like quotes?
There's going to be branching dialogue. There's going to be monsters. There's going to be a democracy simulation.
And if you damage anybody, they will chase you for the rest of the game unless you kill them.
But you have to solve it all with math.
Yeah. That was what the Pythagoras quote was about.
Yeah.
Your comprehension high.
Hey, baby. You want to be like A squared and B squared? Because I want to see
I think I'm a cliffhanger it right here.
Really?
Hey guys, this has been crying is not enough. Check out the link in the description to check out that Steam page.
At least wait until we've seen a health bar or something.
We've had a radiation bar for a while. Save progress at this point? Recommended.
Wait, that means it hasn't saved at all yet?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is an interface. Oh, when you leave it goes back to that.
It went back to this?
Yeah.
Okay. At least shoot somebody. Oh.
Look at my where's my head pointing?
You know that if we were able to see this in a third-person view...
He's just looking in a wrong direction.
Oh my god, you can see... He looks like he's high in his eyes, too. Like... oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, this
clipping
is,
into his own shoulder.
Yep.
Flaming barrels in the middle of the fucking woods. Who said it? Who put the barrel there and who set it on fire?
Oh, it's the homeless it's the homeless jungleman. There's a very structured society in the jungle.
We have to find the mystery of the barrel, man.
I mean, do you want to beat this game or something?
No. Because I beat it while
I will fucking call your bluff just like I do with Andrew. I will beat the dumbest games with people.
I would. Yes. Yeah,
which jungle is this?
Fuck Smash for playing this tonight.
I don't think I can keep streaming this long term, like performance-wise.
Another barrel. Oh boy.
I think I'd have to just stream to you and not to the audience, and then just upload it later.
If there's like a barrel factory in the distance that we're heading towards, and that's what that light is. This is basically Journey if you think about it. There it is.
Look at this Joker text.
I was wondering how people works until I opened one to find out.
That's a pretty decent Joker. Good job.
That's also not what the word says. It says until I opened one. Oh no, it says stay over that for some reason.
There's also more words in the rest of the building in bigger paint. If you look to your right.
It honestly gets incomprehensible. I just guess what it said, but I think I'm right. Also, I was wondering how people works. Oh hi, what the fuck? You painted it and then you put
stay, leave now?
But they put planks over it after they painted it.
Maybe somebody else put the blanks over it.
I think they couldn't figure out how to make the texture go over the planks. So it's just under it.
Let's enter the room. I want to shoot something. Yeah, shoot that.
It did it.
There we go.
It has a coin under it.
Wait.
Scratched gold coin. What the fuck?
Hold on.
Expensive ass coaster.
Hold on. People pay for stuff in gold in this
Shit,
world?
that was close. The ceiling instantly almost collapsed on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I just touched no things, but sure, of course it would fall on me.
I can't wait to see how clunky the combat is.
Do you hear that?
No.
Oh, wait, you can't hear anything.
I don't have the sound, remember?
I forgot. What the fuck? Like, I mean, I don't even know what to call it. It's like arcade music. Oh yeah.
I can't hear anything.
It's blatantly arcade music. It's baffling. Hey, a branded Apple phone. You get the rights to that? I don't know if Apple wants to be associated with this kind of garbage. They usually remove this kind of stuff from the App Store. Can I climb the ladder? Alright, I'll read this note, maybe.
Read the plot.
Mary, for your own safety, I cannot tell you what is happening here. Try to find you. They are watching. They are insane. They are all insane. Even the few left with their minds right. It's a matter of time before they go crazy. All our savings are in a plastic bag hidden under the fireplace. Take our children and leave. Forgive me, for I let you down. Save our beloved children, James. Wait. Silent Hill?
Again? Jacob?
Silent Hill?
Yeah, Mary and James. This is
Silent Hill 2.
This is Silent Hill 2.
Don't evoke Silent Hill 2. How dare you?
It's Silent Hill 2, but
you
it's
have
better
to press
because it has
E.
quotations.
You have to press E to close. You can't click on it. Where's the fireplace? I want to steal those savings.
It's behind you.
Where's that music coming from? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was a screen. Woohoo! Look at it.
All right, that's enough. I wanted us to fight something, but
I think we have infinite ammo.
This is enough.
Oh wait, no, I must have picked up ammo earlier.
You did.
So that's why So that's why that song was playing.
Because somebody left an arcade machine outside.
All right, well, link in the description to the Steam page if you want to check this game out. Thanks to the developers for sending me the code, and I'm sorry.